I'd like to tell you a story which will make you laugh.
Entonces voy a contar una historia que os hará reír.
So there was a woodcutter, who used to cut woods from the forest.
Había un leñador, uno que corta
Sí, la madera.
el leñador, ¿no? Sí. Leñador.
So he used to cut wood from the forest. He used to put the woods in his 3 donkeys. He had 3 donkeys.
Él tenía 3 burros y ponía pues los trozos de madera con los burros.
So he used to load those woods in the 3 donkeys and he used to go to the city to sell them.
Los ponía a los troncos y los llevaba a la ciudad para venderlos.
So this was his normal routine.
Eso era su rutina normal.
One day, while cutting the woods, it was very late.
Un día se hizo muy tarde mientras cortaba los troncos.
He did not realize that he is becoming so late.
No se dio cuenta de que se estaba haciendo tan tarde.
So when he was returning, he saw that it's completely dark, and in forest it was impossible to move.
Cuando volvió se dio cuenta de que se estaba haciendo oscuro y era imposible moverse.
So he thought that it is impossible to go home today. So let me search for somewhere where I can stay in the night.
Y vio que se dio cuenta de que se había hecho muy tarde y pensó, bueno, déjame encontrar a ver algún lugar donde pueda pasar la noche.
So while he was searching, suddenly he saw a very faint light from a very far away place or a distance.
Mientras estaba buscando, de repente vio una luz pequeñita, así muy lejos ahí.
So he know that there was somebody there, so he can at least spend the night there.
Y así pensó que había alguien ahí y podría pasar la noche ahí.
When he went near the light, he saw that there is a small hut, and there was a man, a yogi, alone living in that hut.
Cuando se acercó, vio que había una pequeña cabañita y que había un yogi viviendo en esa cabañita.
So he went there and requested, "Can I stay in the night today?"
Por ahí dijo, perdona, ¿puedo pasar la noche aquí?
The yogi said, "Okay, you stay here, no problem."
Dice, ok, sí, puede.
So he washed his face, he cleaned himself, and then after taking food, when he was going to sleep, then he realized.
Dice que se duchó, comió y cuando se iba a dormir se dio cuenta
That he has 3 donkeys, and these donkeys will be in the forest for the night.
Que tenía 3 burros y que estos burros iban a estar solos ahí en la noche en el bosque.
And there will be a lot of like wild animals.
Y que ahí habría muchos animales salvajes.
So maybe the donkeys will run away because of these wild animals.
Tal vez los burros se iban a escapar por los animales salvajes.
But he does not have ropes to tie them.
Pero no tenía cuerdas para atarlos.
So he asked the yogi, "Do you have any rope so that I can tie the donkeys?"
Le preguntó al yogi si tenía alguna cuerda para poder atar los burros.
The yogi said, "No, how can I have rope? I'm a yogi. I just meditate here. I don't have any ropes."
Dice el yogi, no, yo no tengo ninguna cuerda.
Now the man was very anxious. What to do? How to protect my donkeys?
Entonces el hombre estaba muy ansioso y digo, ¿y ahora qué hago con los burros?
So when he was very anxious, the yogi asked him, "What happened? What is the problem?"
Dice, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Por qué estás tan ansioso? ¿Cuál es tu problema?
So the woodcutter told him the problem, that he is worried that his donkeys will run away.
Me dijo, estoy preocupado porque mis burros se pueden escapar.
So then the yogi asked, "Do you tie them every day?"
Le preguntó, ¿tú los atas cada día?
He said, "Yes, I tie them every day."
Sí, cada día los ato.
So yogi said, do one thing, go there and act as if you are tying the donkeys.
Entonces el yogi le dijo, vale, pues haz una cosa, ves ahí y atarlos como si lo hicieras, como lo haces cada día.
The man said, will it work? Just acting, will it work?
Dice, actuando, simplemente actuando, funcionará.
The yogi said, yes, you go and act that you are tying them.
Y dice, actúa ya es como si los estuvieras atando.
So he went there in the night and he acted as if he started tying those 3 donkeys.
Entonces hizo como si los atara.
And somehow he slept in the night.
Y se durmieron en la noche.
When he woke up in the morning, the first thing he did was jump outside and see whether the 3 donkeys are there or not.
La mañana siguiente lo primero que hizo fue ir corriendo a ver si estaban los burros.
He was very happy to see that the donkeys did not move 1 inch from their place.
Se dio cuenta de que los burros no se habían movido ni un centímetro.
So being so happy, he came to the yogi and said, thank you very much for you. I have saved my donkeys, now I am going.
Dice, muchas gracias, le dijo al yogi, gracias a ti, o sea, los burros siguen.
Now when he started to move,
Cuando
his donkeys does not move.
empezó a moverse, los burros no se movían.
He said, hey, come, but the donkeys does not move.
Le decía, muévete, muévete, pero los burros no se movían.
Then he started to pull them, come, but
Entonces lo empezó a
the
tirar.
donkeys are like, no, I will not move from here. He became very surprised, what happened? Why does the donkey not move?
Dice, ¿por qué los burros no se mueven?
So he again came to the yogi.
Y fue al yogi.
My donkeys are not moving.
Mis burros no se mueven ahora.
The yogi says, did you untie them?
Dice, le preguntó, ¿los has desatado?
Untie them? I did not tie them. When did I tie them? You know this, no? I don't have any rope.
Dice, ¿cuándo los he atado? Yo si no tengo ninguna cuerda.
The yogi said that you know that you did not tie them, but they don't know this.
Dice, tú sabes que no los ataste, pero ellos no lo saben.
Now you go and act as if you are untying them.
Ahora ves y actúa como si los estuvieras desatando.
So the man went and acted as if he is untying the donkeys.
Entonces fue y actuó como si los estuviera desatando.
And then he saw that the donkeys started to move.
Entonces se dio cuenta y vio como los burros se empezaban a mover.
So this is a story.
Esto es una historia.
How is it related to us?
¿Cómo esto está relacionado con nosotros?
When we see this world, like yesterday she was saying that I am very worried. I cannot meditate.
Dice, cuando vemos este mundo, como ella decía ayer que estaba muy preocupada.
So in this way we are all tied in certain things in this world,
Estamos atados con ciertas cosas en este mundo.
Somewhere we are angry, somewhere we are sad, somewhere we are depressed, somewhere we are, different kind of emotions we have.
En alguna parte estamos enfadados, en alguna parte deprimidos, en otras tristes. Siempre hay como muchas emociones.
And we see that our life is completely turned into hell. We cannot move from here. We cannot untie us. We cannot liberate us from all these chains. All these bondages.
Sentimos que nuestra vida es como un infierno, que estamos atados, que no podemos liberarnos de estas ataduras.
But when we come to the master says there is no chain.
Pero cuando llegas al maestro, el maestro dice,
there is no bondage.
No hay ninguna atadura.
These are all your own imaginations.
Son todas tus imaginaciones.
You have imagined, you have thought that this is a bondage. This is where I am stuck.
Dice, tú te has imaginado que esto es una atadura, que es un bondage, una... ¿bondage? Atadura. Creo que es todo una imaginación.
And we are binded here. We are all chained there.
Y que estamos atados, que estamos cogidos a eso.
So when we come to the Guru, what happens?
Cuando llegas al maestro, ¿qué pasa?
The Guru unties us.
El Guru nos desata.
The Guru unties us means the Guru unties that chain which was never tied.
Dice que nos desata aquella atadura que no existía.
You are always the self.
Siempre eres el ser.
You are always consciousness.
Siempre eres
You
conciencia.
always have that power, that supreme power within you, the supreme knowledge within you.
Siempre tienes el poder supremo, la suprema conciencia.
There is nothing in this world which can, which can disturb you. There is nothing in this world which can distract you.
No hay nada en este mundo que pueda disturbarte, que pueda distraerte.
When you go into the depth of spirituality, when you enter into the world of spirituality, you see that there is no world at all.
Dice, cuando entras en el mundo de la espiritualidad te das cuenta que en realidad no hay ni mundo.
Everything is just a imagination.
Todo es una imaginación.
And we are all, stuck with our imaginary chains, with our imaginary bondages.
Estamos atrapados con nuestros ataduras imaginarias.
The Guru makes us aware that look at this. There is no chain, there is no bondage.
El Guru nos hace darnos cuenta de que no hay ataduras.
Try to breathe. Try to breathe. Try to, open up.
Trata de abrirte.
Open your eyes.
Abre tus ojos.
In a proper way. We are always scared to open our eyes.
Estamos asustados de abrir nuestros ojos.
We only see those things which we think that this is what we need to see.
Solo vemos las cosas que pensamos que necesitamos ver.
If somebody tells us, come on, let's see something else, we say, no, I don't want to see,
Cuando
I don't
alguien
want
nos
to hear.
nos dice, ven a ver otra cosa, decimos, no quiero ver, no quiero ver.
Why do we do this? Because we are all scared. We have fear within us.
¿Por qué hacemos esto? Porque todos tenemos miedo dentro
When
nuestro.
we come to the master says, fear not, don't fear.
Cuando llegamos al maestro, el maestro nos dice, no tengas miedo.
Have you heard about Shankaracharya?
¿Habéis oído de
Anybody
Shankaracharya?
who have heard this name Shankaracharya?
¿Alguien ha oído hablar de Shankaracharya?
Shankaracharya was a great, spiritual stalwart of India.
Era una estrella de la espiritualidad.
Whatever modern Advaita Vedanta, you see here.
Todo lo de la
In the West,
Vedanta moderno.
Advaita Vedanta, yoga, tantra, mantra, whatever you see, everything has come from Shankaracharya.
Todo
His
viene
new
de
age.
Shankaracharya.
So he had actually restored the Vedic knowledge, the Vedic heritage in India.
Él restauró el conocimiento védico en India.
Not only Vedanta, not only Advaita Vedanta,
No solo
also
Advaita
this
Vedanta,
Tantra, which you know,
también
you don't know what is the real Tantra. Whatever comes here is completely different from what the
sabemos lo que es
original
el
form
tantra
is.
real, lo que ha venido aquí es totalmente
Tantra means
diferente.
a science through which I get rid of my body.
Tantra es la ciencia que nos explica cómo liberarnos de nuestro cuerpo.
Tantra has nothing to do with enjoyment.
No tiene nada que ver con el divertimiento.
It's a science. It's completely, it's completely a practice.
Es una ciencia, es una
It's a
práctica.
practice through which I get rid of my body. Means I get rid of the bondage of my body. I know that I'm not this body.
Es una ciencia por la que nos liberamos del sentir de nuestro cuerpo.
What is our first bondage?
¿Cuál es nuestra primera
The
atadura?
first bondage is this, that I am this body.
La primera es de que pienso que soy este cuerpo.
When you think about yourself, what do you see?
Cuando piensas en ti mismo, ¿qué ves?
You see a face, you see your own face, you see your own form.
Ves una cara, ves una forma.
Isn't it? When you see yourself in the mirror,
Cuando te miras en el espejo,
you think that this is me.
que piensas que esto eres tú.
Have you ever thought this is my body?
¿Alguna vez has pensado que esto es mi cuerpo?
I reside inside this.
Yo resido dentro de esto.
This is my body, no?
Esto es mi cuerpo.
Isn't it? This is my body. That is your body.
Es tu
So
cuerpo, es mi
it is something else than you. You don't say that this is my body.
No dices que esto es mi cuerpo.
What do you say? This is me.
Dices que esto soy yo.
That means you are completely convinced that this body is you. It does not belong to you, it's you.
Dice que estás completamente convencido de que este cuerpo eres tú.
So this is the first bondage.
Esta es la primera atadura.
You are never binded in this body at all.
Nunca estás atado a este cuerpo.
When the time will come,
Cuando el tiempo llegue,
like in the Bhagavad Gita,
como en
it
el
says,
Bhagavad Gita dice.
you know Bhagavad Gita? Have you heard about Bhagavad
¿Habéis
Gita?
oído del Bhagavad Gita?
Bhagavad Gita says, Vasansi jirnani jatha vihaya navani grinhati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani sanjati navani dehi. What does it mean?
¿Qué es lo que quiere decir?
It's a Sanskrit mantra, you know. You should hear this mantra, this Sanskrit, it creates something, no? It creates something, some effect. When you just hear this mantra, Vasansi Jirdani Yatha Vyaya Navani Grinati Naro Parani Tata Sharirani Vyaya Jinnani Anyani Smirati Navani Devi. So this is a Sanskrit verse.
Estos son palabras en sánscrito.
This is Krishna talking to Arjuna.
Krishna hablando a Arjuna.
What is he saying? He is saying that when our dress becomes old,
cuando nuestros vestidos se vuelven viejos,
what do? You reject them.
Los dejas.
And then what you do? You take another dress.
Y tomas otro vestido.
You go to the supermarket, you get another dress for you.
Supermercado y coges otro.
Your old dress is gone into the dustbin.
Y entonces el vestido viejo se va a la basura.
In the same way,
de esta misma manera,
when this body is damaged,
cuando este cuerpo está mal parado,
when this body is not suitable to use,
cuando ya no lo puedes usar,
now you are using this body.
Ahora estás usando este cuerpo.
You are fulfilling your desires, you are fulfilling your ambition,
de deseos, tus ambiciones,
you are fulfilling your wishes through this body.
Tus deseos con este cuerpo.
Isn't it? So, this is a body which is like our means to fulfill our desire, fulfill our life.
El cuerpo lo utilizamos para obtener nuestros deseos.
But this body is going to be, old.
Este cuerpo se va a volver viejo.
It will be so old that it will not be suitable to use it.
Se va a volver
the
tan
eyes
viejo.
will not work, the ears will not work, hands will not work, legs will not work, your lungs will not work, your kidney will not work. Then what will you do? When the body, when the body is damaged.
Cuando dice que en un momento este cuerpo ya no te va a servir, los ojos no van a servir, los pulmones no van a servir, entonces, ¿qué es lo que va a pasar?
When the body is damaged, then what happens? The soul, this soul is you. You are that soul. You are residing inside this body. Okay? You are that soul who is residing inside the body. That soul, goes out of this body and takes a new body. That means you go out of this body and you take a new body. This body, which is so dear to you, you love this body so much, but at one time you will see it is rejected. Come on, let's go and take another body.
Dice que tú eres el alma que reside en este cuerpo. Cuando este cuerpo ya no sirva, entonces el alma sale del cuerpo y va a buscar otro cuerpo, otro vestido.
It's like, living in this building.
Como vivir en este edificio.
Now this building is good, in a good condition.
Ahora este edificio está bien, con buena
So,
condición.
I'm enjoying this building.
Entonces lo estoy disfrutando.
I'm living in this building, I'm enjoying.
Vivo en este edificio y lo estoy disfrutando.
But tomorrow, if I see that, everything is falling down.
Pero mañana si veo que todo se está cayendo.
The water is not working, electricity is not working.
La electricidad no funciona.
The elevator is not working. Everything is like shaking.
Todo está como temblando.
The building can come down at any point.
El edificio se puede caer en cualquier momento.
So what will you do?
¿Qué es lo que vas a hacer?
You will leave this building.
Tú te vas a ir de este
Go to another building.
Irás a otro.
So this is called death.
Esto es lo que se llama muerte.
This is called death. In the same Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that this deha tatha dehantar prapti dhiras tatra namuchati. Dehantar means when I change from one body to another body.
Cuando cambias de un cuerpo a otro.
This is called death.
Eso es lo que llamamos muerte.
We see death.
Vemos la muerte.
We see death and we don't know what is death.
Vemos la muerte, no sabemos lo que es la muerte.
This man has died. What happened to that man?
Este hombre que ha muerto, ¿qué pasa con él?
Is the man completely dead? Is the man completely non-existent?
¿Es el hombre completamente muerto? ¿Es
No.
que es completamente no existente?
No, the man did not die. The body died.
El hombre no muere.
The
El cuerpo
man
muere.
went out of this body
El hombre se fue del cuerpo
and he will take another body.
y va a encontrar otro cuerpo.
Okay? So that is why the scriptures say, that is why the master says that, take care of this body, but don't get attached to this body.
Dices por eso que el maestro y las escrituras dicen es, cuida tu cuerpo, pero no te apegues a tu cuerpo.
Because one day you have to leave this body.
Porque
It's
un día
not
lo tienes que
forever.
dejar, lo tienes que soltar.
Everybody had to leave this body. Today we don't have Jesus Christ. Where is Jesus Christ today?
Todo el mundo tiene que soltar este cuerpo.
Socrates, where is Socrates?
No tenemos a Jesús, no tenemos a Sócrates,
No, Julius Caesar.
Julio César.
No, they're not here. They've all died. In the same way, I will also die. I have to go out of this body.
De esta manera yo también voy a morir, tengo que soltar este
So
cuerpo.
you take care of this body, but don't get attached to this body.
De cuidar este cuerpo, pero no te apegues a este cuerpo.
Because this is not you.
Porque esto no es lo que
This body is not your soul.
Este cuerpo no es tu alma.
Your soul resides inside the body.
Tu alma reside dentro del cuerpo.
And that is why in spirituality, the Guru teaches unattachment.
Por eso el gurú enseña desapego.
This unattachment, we have been discussing this unattachment from some time, that the only practice, what happens when you come to a master?
¿Qué pasa cuando ves a un maestro?
Does the master give us something special, something which nobody knows?
¿Te da el maestro algo especial que nadie sabe?
No, the master tells us that you need to practice only one thing, and that is unattachment.
El maestro dice que solo tienes que practicar una cosa y esta es la del desapego.
You get attached to everything.
Te apegas a todo.
You get attached to every object of this world.
A cada objeto de este mundo te apegas.
You get attached to everything with which you come in contact.
A todo lo que entras en contacto te apegas.
And this creates, sufferings within you.
Y esto crea sufrimiento.
Why do you suffer?
¿Por qué sufrimos?
If you see your life, you will see that you have not done, bad karma. You have not conducted any bad karma.
Si ves tu vida te darás cuenta que no has hecho un mal karma.
Maybe we have conducted some bad karmas, but we have also conducted very good karmas also, no?
Tal vez hemos estado en contacto con algún mal karma, pero sobre todo hemos hecho
But
karma.
nobody is happy. Why?
Pero nadie está contento.
Have you ever thought about it?
¿Habéis pensado en esto?
I am not satisfied with my life.
No estoy satisfecho con mi vida.
I have everything, but I am not satisfied.
Lo tengo todo, pero no estoy
And
satisfecho.
I don't see anybody who is satisfied.
Y no veo a nadie que esté satisfecho.
Nobody is happy. Everybody is thinking that I will be happy tomorrow.
Nadie está contento. Todo el mundo se piensa que estaré feliz mañana.
I will have something by which I will be happy.
Tendré algo por lo que yo estaré contento.
Everybody has hopes
Todo
that I will
el mundo
become
tiene esperanza.
happy.
Tiene
But nobody
esperanza
is
de que
happy.
será feliz, pero no.
Now, have you ever thought why I am not happy? Why I am not satisfied?
¿Alguna vez has pensado por qué no estoy feliz? ¿Por qué no estoy
Have you
satisfecho?
thought about it?
¿Lo has pensado?
Because you get attached.
Porque te apegas.
You get attached. Everything with everything. And that is why you cannot, like how it happens, like there is a lake of very, very, pure water.
Dice, ¿cómo pasa? Dice, hay un lago de pura agua.
And you are coming to the, you are thirsty and you are coming to drink that water.
Y tú tienes mucha sed y vas a beber de esa agua.
But in the middle of that road,
Pero en el medio de la carretera,
you got attached to many things, many blocks.
pero te quedas apegado a muchas cosas.
How did you get attached to many blocks?
¿Cómo lo has hecho? ¿Blocks? ¿Qué es block?
Bloqueo.
Te quedas apegado a muchos bloqueos. ¿Cómo lo haces?
Because you need water.
Porque necesitas agua.
Whatever you saw during your journey, you thought this is water.
Porque ves que todo lo que hay en tu viaje, todo lo que encuentras es agua.
Okay? And you started to drink it.
Y empiezas a beberla.
But that is not water.
Pero eso no es agua.
Water is there.
La agua está
In the
ahí,
lake.
en el lago.
You need to undergo this journey.
Tienes que hacer el viaje.
But without undergoing this journey, whatever came to you in your hands, you thought that this is water. Let me drink it.
Pero mientras haces el viaje, que vas encontrando todas las cosas y piensas que es agua y déjame beber.
And that is why your hunger is not satisfied.
Y es por eso que tu hambre no
Your
está
thirst is
satisfecha.
not satisfied.
Tu sed no está satisfecha.
Because you did not drink water.
Porque no has bebido del agua.
Okay? So, with everybody, we are all, each soul is potentially divine.
Tu alma es potencialmente divina.
You have peace within you. You have bliss within you. You are the liberation. You are freedom. You are knowledge. You are power. You are everything.
Eres libertad, eres dicha, eres poder, eres todo.
Then why I am not happy?
¿Y por qué no estoy contento?
If I am everything.
Si soy todo.
If I am everything, Satchidananda. Have you heard about this word, Satchidananda? Satchidananda means I am truth. I am knowledge.
Soy el conocimiento.
And I am happiness and joy.
Soy dicha.
Truth means truth is something which always stays, which always remains.
La verdad es aquello que siempre está, que siempre permanece.
Okay? I am truth. That means I am always there.
Yo soy verdad, eso quiere decir yo estoy siempre ahí.
Can you think yourself to be ever existent, immortal? Can you think yourself?
¿Puedes pensar que siempre permaneces, que siempre eres existente?
No, you cannot think yourself as immortal. Why? Because you know that you have to die.
No puedes pensar que eres esto porque piensas que vas a morir.
When you think about your existence, you think that I am existing in this world from my birth.
Siempre que piensas en existencia, piensas que tú existes en este mundo desde tu nacimiento.
But what happened before my birth? I don't know.
Pero ¿qué pasa antes de mi nacimiento?
Where were I before my birth? I am not aware about it.
¿Dónde estaba yo antes de mi nacimiento? No estoy consciente de eso.
But Vedanta says I am truth. That means I am always there. Before my birth, in this life, and also after this life.
Pero Vedanta dice que yo soy la verdad, que yo estaba antes de mi nacimiento, que estoy en esta vida y estaré después de mi muerte.
You are always there. You will always live.
Tú siempre vas a vivir, tú siempre estás ahí.
In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Nate vaham jatu nasam natam neme janadipa na chaiva na bhavishyama sarve vayam atapa. There was this fight,
Había una pelea
Mahabharata.
en el Mahabharata.
Now, this Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata? There was a great war which happened.
Había una gran guerra.
So, this Arjun, who was a warrior,
Arjuna era un guerrero.
he forgot his own duty.
Olvidó su propio deber.
Because this war was between two families.
Porque esta guerra era entre
Two brothers, they were fighting.
Dos hermanos estaban luchando.
So when they saw each other in front, in the battlefield, Arjuna saw that this is my uncle, this is my brother, this is my grandfather, this is my friend. How can I fight with them?
Arjuna
with arrows,
su
with
padre,
bows.
su tío, su maestro. Dijo, ¿cómo puedo batallar contra ellos?
How can I kill them?
¿Cómo los puedo matar?
So Arjuna said, I cannot do this.
Y Arjuna dijo, yo no puedo hacer eso.
Means when he was to perform his duties, he got completely deluded.
Cuando tenía que hacer su deber, se asustó.
And that is when Lord Krishna, he gave this great knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to purify the knowledge of Arjuna.
Y fue entonces cuando Krishna dio este gran conocimiento del Bhagavad Gita a Arjuna para purificarlo.
To remove the ignorance in Arjuna's mind.
Para sacar la ignorancia de la mente de Arjuna.
Okay, so Lord Krishna says, Nate vaham jatu nasam natam neme janadika. He says, you, me, or all these kings that you see, there was no time that we did not exist.
Krishna le dijo a Arjuna, yo, tú, todos estos reyes, no hay en ningún momento que hemos dejado de existir.
Whenever we think about our existence, we think that we are existing after our birth, isn't it?
Y cuando pensamos en nuestra existencia, pensamos que existimos después de nuestro nacimiento.
But Arjuna, Lord Krishna says that there was no time that I was not existing. I am existing always. You are also existing And all these people,
Pero,
all these kings that you see, they also existed.
pero Krishna le dice a Arjuna, es que no hay ningún momento en que yo no haya dejado de existir, igual que tú, igual que todos estos reyes que están en esta
How
guerra.
did they exist?
¿Cómo ellos existieron?
Now, when you think about your existence, how do you think about your existence?
Cuando piensas en tu existencia, ¿cómo piensas en tu
You
existencia?
think about your existence with respect to your body.
Piensas en tu existencia respecto a tu cuerpo.
But this body is a limited, it has got a limited life.
Pero este cuerpo tiene una vida limitada.
So when you being the unlimited,
Pero cuando eres el que no tiene límite,
you being the infinite,
tú siendo el infinito,
when you attach yourself with this limited body, then you think that you are a limited existence.
cuando te identificas con este cuerpo limitado, te identificas con una identidad limitada, una existencia limitada.
Okay? Now you have to get rid of your body, that I am not this body.
Te tienes que liberar de este cuerpo, que no eres este
I am
cuerpo.
the soul.
Yo soy el alma.
And that is why I am living always. When the body is here or it is not there, still I'm
Y
living.
yo estoy siempre viviendo cuando el cuerpo está aquí o cuando no está el cuerpo.
So, think yourself like this. You are truth. You are always existing.
Piensa en ti así, que siempre eres existente.
Then, chid. Chid means knowledge.
Entonces, chit, que es conocimiento.
Knowledge means where there is no ignorance.
Conocimiento quiere decir donde no hay ignorancia,
Knowledge means where there is no sufferings.
donde no hay sufrimientos,
Where there is no pain.
donde no hay dolor,
When there is no bondage.
donde no hay atadura.
But I have pain. I have sufferings. I have bondage.
Pero tengo sufrimientos, tengo dolor, tengo ataduras.
That means I do not associate myself with that knowledge.
Entonces quiere decir que no me asocio con este
You
conocimiento.
always associate yourself with this body or your mind or your intellect or your ego.
Siempre te asocias con este cuerpo, con este intelecto, con este ego, con este mente.
Okay? So you have to remove yourself.
Entonces tienes que
You have to remove yourself
sacarte
means
de
you have to
ti.
remove this notion that I am this body.
Tienes que sacar esta noción de que eres este cuerpo.
You have to think that I am the self, I am consciousness, I am the soul,
Tienes que pensar que es la conciencia, que
I'm
eres el
knowledge.
alma, que soy
I am
conocimiento,
light,
que soy luz.
I am light. So when you think like this, then you feel your existence like this.
Cuando piensas así, sientes tu existencia como esto.
Okay? And Ananda, you are bliss.
Y ahora eres dicha,
You're always bliss, you're always bliss, you're always bliss.
siempre eres dicha, siempre eres paz.
Okay? So let us do a exercise.
Vamos a hacer un ejercicio.
Okay? Just tell yourself,
Dice a ti mismo,
I am not this body.
no soy este cuerpo.
Okay? Tell yourself that you are not this body. You are not the mind. These thoughts that comes to you, you are not these thoughts.
Que no eres esta mente, que los pensamientos que vienen a ti, tú no eres estos pensamientos.
You are the observer
Eres
of
el
the thoughts.
observador del pensamiento.
The thoughts that are coming to you are the observer of these thoughts.
Tú eres el observador de estos pensamientos que vienen a ti.
And try to observe your thoughts from a distance.
Y trata de observar estos pensamientos desde una distancia.
Don't get attached to the
No
thoughts.
te apegues a ellos, a estos
Don't
pensamientos.
try to stop the thoughts.
No trates de pararlos.
Just observe.
Simplemente observa.
Okay? If it's like a thief coming inside my house,
Es como un ladrón viniendo al interior de mi casa.
I'm doing nothing. I'm just observing the thief.
Yo simplemente lo estoy observando.
I'm doing nothing. Okay? If you observe the thief cannot steal.
Si observas al ladrón, el ladrón no puede robarte.
Okay? So just observe your mind.
Observa tu mente.
Let's see. Just stay away, remove yourself from the mind,
Sácate a ti mismo de la mente.
remove yourself from the mind and look at the mind from a distance, as if the mind is like a TV screen.
Y mira la mente desde una distancia como si fuera una televisión.
And in that screen you are looking at your thoughts.
Y desde esta pantalla ves los pensamientos.
Do not get attracted by those thoughts.
No, no te sientas atraído por estos pensamientos.
Do not get attached to those thoughts.
No te apegues a estos pensamientos.
Just observe them.
Simplemente obsérvalos.
You felt good? Could you see the thoughts from a distance?
Yes.
How did you feel? Calm, no? So as you distance yourself from your thoughts, you start to feel calm. As you distance yourself from the thoughts, you
Cuando
start
te distancias de tus pensamientos, empiezas a sentirte calmado.
when you can totally, totally break this relationship with the thoughts, then you will always feel calm. This calmness will not go.
Cuando rompes esta relación con los pensamientos, entonces vas a estar siempre
This
calmado.
calmness is knowledge.
Esta calma es
When you will be
conocimiento,
totally still,
totalmente calmado.
okay, like we say shanti, shanti, shanti.
Shanti.
Shanti means peace, calm,
Shanti significa
quiet,
paz.
still, still.
Agitado.
So when you will become completely still, then you will say this is knowledge.
Cuando nos activamos completamente, eso es
Then you can
conocimiento.
feel, I am not this body.
Entonces
you
puedes
feel
empezar a sentir que no eres
You will
este
feel
cuerpo.
this that I am not this name, form,
No soy este nombre, esta forma.
mind or intellect or ego, no.
Mente,
I am
mente.
this non-dual, infinite self. You feel it.
Este infinito ser.
Okay. Yeah. But this is a reflection.
Este es un reflejo.
As you go deeper and deeper, you will see.
Ya vas más profundo y
You are not
profundo.
here, you are everywhere.
Que verás que no estás aquí, que estás en
You are
todas
whole,
partes,
you are the whole.
que eres el todo.
Okay, you are whole. How did you feel?
¿Cómo te has sentido?
You were Lina's friend, no?
Linas friends.
You said you flute.
En la flauta.
Where is Lina?
Sorry, I was a bit falling asleep. But now I feel
Sentía que se dormía.
calm and like
Muy calmado.
la mirada más abierta. Más
Like, con una sight more open.
At least you could sleep, no? That people cannot sleep.
Al menos puedes dormir la
We
no
all
puede
spend
dormir.
sleepless nights.
Todo el mundo está pasando noches sin poder dormir.
He slept. That is great.
well, last night a little bit the same. I have problems to fall asleep.
So now we are, so we are making it like we are making you sleep. How did you feel?
¿Cómo te has sentido?
I was like relaxed and
Estaba relajado.
for some moments with the mind in peace.
Pero algunos momentos que la
But now
mente
it
en paz.
starts again to
Ahora empieza otra vez a...
That is why you need to practice it.
Por eso necesitas practicarlo.
Best is to be in a satsang.
Lo mejor es estar en un satsang.
Be in the company of a person.
Estar en la compañía de una persona.
Like now, when you are here, you could feel this peace, no?
Ahora cuando estás aquí puedes sentir esta paz.
If you keep coming,
Y sigues
you
viviendo,
will see that this peace will increase.
verás que esta paz se incrementa.
Okay, so this increase, and at one time you will see that there is only peace.
En
Nothing
un
else.
momento verás que todo es paz.
Now you see that there is only chaos.
Ahora ves que solo hay caos.
There will be a day when you will see that there is only peace.
Verás que un día solo hay paz.
Understand? How did you feel?
¿Cómo te has sentido?
Now I'm coming to you.
Deep peace. Profunda paz.
Deep peace.
Profunda paz.
Good. You?
I felt that there was a moment of nothingness.
He
Not
sentido como la nada, un
just
momento
an
de nada.
observer of nothing. And then some thoughts,
Y luego
then
algunos pensamientos y luego nada.
Yes. So you have to observe that nothingness.
yeah.
Tienes que observar
It
esa
was
nada.
like an observer of nothing.
Spirituality is a journey from something to nothing
La espiritualidad es un viaje de
And-
algo a nada
and nothing to everything.
y de la nada a todo.
So now when you have seen this nothing, space, nothing means
Cuando ves
space,
este nada, este espacio,
isn't it? Like the space outside is the same space inside. Now you have to observe this space.
ahora tienes que observar este espacio.
I am observing nothing.
Estoy observando la nada.
This word is false. This sentence is false. Why?
Esta frase es
Because
falsa.
I am there.
Porque yo estoy ahí aún.
You say, who is in the room?
Tú dices, ¿quién hay en el cuarto?
Somebody from inside says, nobody.
Alguien de dentro dice, nadie.
Nobody, no, he's there, no?
Él está ahí.
So this is false.
Entonces es
So
falso.
here also, when I
Y
say that
también,
there is nothingness, no, there is not that. I have felt space.
Yeah.
he sentido el
Like
espacio.
an observer of
Now you have to know who is this observer.
Tú tienes que saber quién es el observador.
When you observe the mind, then you saw that the mind is gone.
Cuando observas la mente, ves que la mente se ha ido.
And the mind is gone and the space has come.
La mente se ha ido y el espacio ha venido.
Now when you will observe the space,
Cuando observes el espacio,
the space will go,
el espacio se irá,
but the observer will come out.
pero el observador
Then
aparecerá.
you will know who you are.
Entonces verás quién eres.
Understand? Now you are lost in everything.
Ahora estás perdido en todo.
Like you have a child.
Como si tuvieras un hijo
He went to a school,
y se va a un colegio
and in a class all the children are like shouting.
y todos los niños en la clase están gritando.
Your children is also there. Your child is also there.
Tu hijo está ahí también.
So the shout that is coming out from the class, in that shout, there is the voice of your child also.
En el grito multitudinario de los
But
niños
you
está
cannot-
el grito de tu hijo.
You cannot differentiate
Pero no lo puedes
because it's
diferenciar
mixed with everything.
porque está mezclado con todo.
Your child's voice is mixed with the voice of everybody.
La voz de tu hijo está mezclada con las otras voces.
So your child's voice is lost.
Entonces tu hijo, el grito de tu hijo está perdido.
Now, if you have to listen to the child's voice,
Si tienes que escuchar la voz de tu hijo,
you have to make everybody stop. Hey,
tienes que
Come down, come down,
que
come
todos
down.
se
then
callen.
you can listen to your child.
Entonces puedes escuchar a tu hijo.
So when you see this world,
Así como ves este
you
mundo,
see everything. You see everything, but you don't see yourself.
tú ves todo, pero no te ves a ti mismo.
Understand? Like you see everything through your eyes.
Ves a todos a través de tus ojos.
You see others' eyes, but you never can see your own eyes.
Puedes ver los otros ojos, pero no te
But
puedes
you
ver
see
tus
everything
propios
through these
ojos.
eyes.
Pero tú ves todo a través de tus
In the
ojos.
same way,
De esta
you see
manera,
everything, everybody, but you don't see yourself.
ves a todo el mundo, pero no te ves a ti mismo.
So the guru or the master teaches us that this world is not the world external. It is the mind which is projected outside.
Y como es el maestro que dice que todo este mundo exterior,
Do you understand what is it? Anybody have any question can ask. Okay? So whatever world you see outside is not this world, it is your own mind.
dice este mundo exterior es tu propia mente. No eres
Okay.
tú.
So your mind is the world.
Tu mente es el mundo.
So when you observe your mind,
Cuando observas tu mente,
then the mind is gone.
la mente se va.
And thus the world is also gone.
No se va.
Understand?
Yeah.
The world is also gone. Now, then what remains?
¿Qué es lo que permanece?
I am there,
Yo estoy
the
ahí,
observer,
el observador,
and nothingness.
y la nada.
But this is not the solution. I have not come to the solution because I said there is nothingness, but I have to know myself.
Pero tengo que conocerme a mí
I have to
mismo.
find myself.
Tengo que encontrarme.
When I say that there is nothingness, it doesn't mean that I have found myself.
Cuando digo que no hay nada,
I have found nothingness. I did not find myself.
He encontrado la nada, pero no a mí mismo.
Now what I have to see, I have to do, I have to observe the nothingness.
Ahora tengo que observar la nada.
When the nothingness is observed, the nothingness goes.
Cuando la nada es observada, la nada se va.
Now when nothingness goes, what will come? Nothing, when nothing goes, then what will come? There is nothing to come, no?
Cuando la nada viene, ¿qué viene entonces?
Understand? When nothing, when something is there, when it goes, it becomes nothing. Now when nothing goes, what remains?
Cuando la nada se va, ¿qué permanece?
I remain,
Yo permanezco.
Then I see myself inside and out.
Entonces me veo a mí mismo dentro y fuera.
Then I go, huh?
At the same time.
At the same time.
Al mismo, en el
And
mismo.
because I see only myself, that is why I see the totality.
Porque me
I
veo a mí
see
mismo,
I
veo la
am
totalidad.
totality.
Yo
I
soy
am
la totalidad.
Understand? I am you. I am he. I am he. I am he. I am everything.
Yo soy tú, yo soy él, yo soy...
Or you can say you are me. You are he.
Yo.
There's only one.
Solo hay uno.
There's only one. Either you or me.
Tú o yo.
You and me, this duality does not exist.
Tú y yo, esta dualidad en realidad no existe.
Understand? So when nothingness goes, then what remains is you.
Lo que permanece eres tú.
Then you become, oh, this is me. Wow,
Entonces reconoces, oh, esto soy yo.
this is me.
Oh, esto soy yo.
I am Aham Brahmasmi. I am that.
Oh, yo soy esto.
Brahma means infinity, big.
Brahma, que significa
Means big
infinidad.
means that big which cannot be measured.
Grande, tan grande que no puede ser medido.
Anything which is big can be measured, no? Which is thousand meters. Too big. But there is a big which cannot be measured.
Hay un grande que no puede ser medido.
Which is beyond measure.
Más allá de la medida.
And that is why it's called Brahma. That is big. Big.
Llamado Brahma, grande,
The only word which you can use about it is big. How much big? You don't know.
Y que tan grande no puedes medir.
Understand?
Yeah, but I guess it's something you have to feel, but you cannot be tricked by your mind thinking that you have gotten to that state.
When your mind is not there, how will your mind be tricked?
Okay.
How your mind will trick you?
Cuando tu mente...
If you have seen nothingness,
Mm-hmm.
if you have seen nothingness, if you see that there is nothing, there is vacant, blank,
Cuando has visto que no hay nada,
Vacant.
so,
then the mind is not there.
la mente no está ahí.
Mind can trick till you are in the realm of that mind.
La mente puede tratar cuando estás en
Mind can trick you when you are with the thoughts.
porque estás ahí con los
Okay,
pensamientos.
thoughts are mind.
Porque los
So when you are
pensamientos
in the
son
thoughts, then mind can trick you.
En los
But when you
pensamientos,
when you have gone
puede
beyond the
bloquear.
thoughts, where is mind?
Cuando vas más allá de los pensamientos, ¿dónde está la mente?
How did you feel?
I felt just like you said. During the meditation, I tried to identify the voices that were inside me. So at the beginning, I felt like toothache, and I said, okay, body.
Yes,
I thought the mind, like, okay, these thoughts, mind. And then I went to peace, and a voice saying, look, you're there. And I said, ego, okay. Because what I was looking for is silence, and silence is difficult, no? Because you have all these voices. So in these little states I were in silence. It's difficult because silence has nothing to say, no?
Silence itself is a voice.
No. So it's more like a feeling. And
Yes.
if I try to talk about the feeling, I'm not there anymore.
But you feel the silence, no?
Yes.
Dice que ha seguido los pasos, como que ha ido siguiendo pues la guía que le ha hecho, no soy el cuerpo, no soy la mente, entonces ha ido hasta que ha encontrado el silencio. Están discutiendo de que le podía sentir el silencio,
Very good, very good.
está muy contenta.
Very good. Just, just dissolve in that silence.
Disuélvete en este silencio.
Dissolve. In the last the last words that Krishna told Arjuna.
Las últimas palabras que Krishna le dijo a Arjuna,
This word surrender, you know, surrender.
entrega. Esta,
You know
Surrender,
surrender. What is surrender?
quiere decir la entrega.
No, surrender.
This one. When you
Surrender.
completely dissolve in that silence, that is called surrender.
Cuando te disuelves completamente en el
Till you
silencio,
hold.
eso es la
No
entrega.
resistance.
No resist. Till you hold. Till you want to know.
Cuando quieres saber, cuando
I want to know. I want to do. I want
quiero
to
hacer,
become. Whenever there is this, you know, effort, that is not surrender. When you
entonces
leave
no hay
your effort,
entrega.
leave your effort. Okay, I don't need anything.
Oh, no necesito nada.
I just want to dissolve into the peace.
Simplemente me quiero disolver en la paz.
That is surrender.
Entonces eso es la entrega.
Very good. Thank you. How do you feel?
¿Cómo te has
Margaret?
sentido?
Bueno, yo estaba esperando los pensamientos,
¿Tú estabas?
esperando los pensamientos para
She was reading the
observarlos,
thoughts,
y no venían.
and the thoughts were not coming.
Y yo,
Very good, very good. You are saying, very nice. You are a brave lady. People want to go, people want to run away from the thought. And you are saying, wow, great.
Que eres de los pensamientos y te estás diciendo, venga, venga.
Le gusta el acto de beginner. Le gusta el acto de beginner.
Very nice, very nice. Very nice.
y después cuando he abierto los ojos he estado diferente. Es como estar fuera, pero estar más presente.
When she opened the eyes, she was like different, like being in the outside, but more como fuera, but more inside,
Más aquí.
more here.
Very good, very good. Very good. You should come again and again.
Tienes que volver más y más.
Very good. How did you feel?
Tired.
Cansado.
Okay. How did you feel?
I feel calm. I don't know the word, but I feel so well.
Dice que calmada y también se siente tan bien.
Yes, that's it. That is the word. That I have no word. That is the real word.
This is the
Esa es
real word.
la palabra real, que no tengo
This is
palabras.
the real word.
This is the real word.
She was with the one when he came to this case,
Okay.
she was there.
Okay, thanks.
How do you feel?
A mí me ha servido mucho la imagen que ha dado de la televisión.
It worked for her very much the image that you say about the television.
Entonces me sentía como en mi sofá mirando la tele, que era yo ahí con todos mis pensamientos.
That is like in a sofa looking at the TV,
Yes.
looking at the thoughts.
Then what happened?
¿Y qué ha pasado entonces?
Venían, pero también podía, o sea, intentaban boicotear, pero al mismo tiempo también los podía observar.
They're trying to catch her, but she could observe them.
Very nice. Very nice. So when you do this, you become stronger than your mind.
Entonces cuando haces esto te vuelves más fuerte que tu propia mente.
Okay. Pedro, how do you feel?
Muy bien. ¿Podrías explicar un poquito el estado de conciencia?
He's very good, and he is saying that. Could you explain a little bit the state of consciousness?
Porque no soy el cuerpo,
I'm not the body,
no soy la mente,
I'm not the mind,
soy el observador.
I'm the observer.
¿Y cuál es ese estado donde yo llamo el sueño profundo?
What is the state that he calls deep sleep?
Que si nadie me despierta, es como si no existiese.
That if nobody awakes me, it's like if I was not existing.
Es donde está ese estado, no entiendo ese estado.
That state.
You asked this whole book, no?
Esto es un libro entero.
But what do you think is what is
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
strange? This level is strange, eh?
No, nothing strange.
No?
Tomorrow we'll discuss it.
Mañana discutimos esto.
Maybe.
Thank you very much. My stay in Barcelona is very pleasant because of you all.
Me
I'm
encanta
meeting
estar
very
en
good people.
Barcelona por vosotros.
Today we had a very special occasion here in
Hoy
Barcelona.
han tenido una
Not special,
muy
it's very
especial,
strong and very
muy
powerful.
fuerte y potente.
Today we have initiated 3 persons from
Hoy hemos
Barcelona.
iniciado 3 personas en Barcelona.
This is a very important spiritual event.
Ha sido un evento muy espiritual muy
When we
importante.
hear about this knowledge and everything,
Cuando conocemos, oímos esto,
how do we realize this?
¿cómo realizamos esto? ¿Cómo nos damos cuenta de esto?
Actually, this comes from a tradition, like master
Esto como de una
disciple, master.
tradición, maestro-discípulo, maestro-discípulo.
This is how this Vedic tradition has come.
Es como esta tradición védica ha venido.
So when somebody is initiated, he comes into the tradition.
Cuando alguien es iniciado, entra en la tradición.
It is said that when a person is initiated, then his spiritual life actually starts.
Se dice que cuando una persona es iniciada, su vida espiritual empieza.
And he enters into the world of spirituality.
Y entra en el mundo de la espiritualidad.
Initiation cannot be given by a human being.
La iniciación no puede ser dada por una persona.
When this initiation happens,
Cuando en esta iniciación pasa,
people feel this ancient energy, ancient pure energy, which has been coming through, millions and millions of ages
y la gente siente
up to us.
esta energía ancestral que viene de ages, de centenarios, milenios de años.
Like, there is a force which takes us towards this world.
Hay una fuerza que nos lleva hasta este mundo.
That force is called Maya.
Esta fuerza se llama Maya.
At the same time, there is a force which takes us away from the world to the truth.
Y hay otra fuerza que nos lleva lejos de aquí hacia la verdad.
This force is called divine or love or God
Esta fuerza se le llama Dios o divino o amor.
or Shakti or
O
Ma,
Shakti,
mother.
madre.
So when a person is initiated, this Shakti or this mother energy or this ancient divine energy, it descends.
Y que cuando alguien es iniciado, esta Shakti, esta divinidad, esta fuerza divina, desciende.
And it opens the doors of divinity to the person who is initiated.
Y abre las puertas de la divinidad a la persona que está iniciada.
And that is why when a person is initiated,
Y por eso cuando una persona es iniciada,
it feels very, strong bliss, it feels very strong, peace and, strong attraction towards the self. It's completely different kind of, energy.
siente una fuerza muy potente, muy divina, se siente mucho en paz, en dicha.
It happens in important ashrams in India,
Pasa en ashrams importantes en la
in
India.
important places. People go to important ashrams, people go to important spiritual places to get initiated.
La gente va a lugares importantes para ser iniciada.
It's a very sacred process.
Es un proceso muy sagrado.
But I'm very happy that we could do this process here in Barcelona.
Estoy muy contento que nos puede hacer este proceso aquí en Barcelona.
And I feel that God has His blessings to all of us.
Y siento que Dios nos está derramando sus bendiciones.
That is why we could do this ceremony, and everything went so
Esta
perfect.
ceremonia y ha ido perfecto.
I'm very, very thankful to Paula, Jody, Aditi, Andrea, Lina, who have, Kati,
Estoy muy
David.
agradecida a todos.
These are the people who actually helped us or helped me to make this,
Las
this
personas que me han
possible.
ayudado a hacer esto posible.
Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
So I'm going.
¿Quién tiene las llaves?
Okay. See you again tomorrow.
See you.
Namaste.